Plans are afoot by the federal government to reintroduce excise duty on carbonated and non-alcoholic beverages in Nigeria. Carbonated drinks and beverages that contain dissolved carbon dioxide and high degrees of sugar would attract increased tariff in order that health, education, and security would be better funded. But in a swift reaction, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, and others like the Nigeria Labour Congress, the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI, with the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Mines and Agriculture, NASIMA, has warned that the exercise, while making more money for government, would result in the loss of about 15,000 jobs directly and indirectly. Tony, Bola, my trouble is undertaking these things, but Tony, government says it will impose a tax, not necessarily sugar tax, but it will impose a tax on carbonated drinks and so on and so on, just so our intake of sugar, which they determine is not good for us. That's okay, but then there's something like persuading the people. You prepare the people for the change, not a knee-jerk thing. Maybe I'm not.
It's the truth. It's the truth, because I was shocked myself.
It's not an ad hoc thing.
Nobody saw this one coming. You know, and I listened to the Minister of Finance saying because of diabetes and all that, and I'm wondering. So suddenly, government is going to care for the people. And
the House Committee on the Appropriate, broke the subject matter. How many of us knew about this?
The issue is this: government wants to tax everything. They want to tax. I don't have issues with all this tax thing. If you tax the citizenry, let us know where this money is going to. I mean, because when you talk about this carbonated drink, non-carbonated drink, right? Like Fanta, Coke and all that. Yeah. I mean, everybody drink, so now you're going to tax everybody at this point because, for instance, soft drink, Coca-Cola, Fanta and all that.
Don't mention
okay. But those level of those drinks are drinks you see everywhere.
The energy things,
so the tax is going to go to all the nooks and crannies of this country. No problem. I always have, anytime I hear about tax in Nigeria, I always ask, what are we doing with this tax every day? Just take a look around the country. Nigeria ought to be.
Do Nigerians pay tax?
See, I keep telling people, when the former governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Raji Fashola, was governor, he encouraged Lagosians through persuasion to pay tax. In addition to that, we started seeing things working. People's taxes or tax were being used. You see things. You see this money being channeled into building infrastructures here in Lagos, and people started paying tax during his regime, during his tenure as governor of the state. People walk into tax offices to pay their taxes. The problem here is the issue of trust. If government is doing things the right way, people will pay. Why wouldn't we pay tax? We're not paying electricity bill, for instance, and we're not saying it. When you pay these things and government use it judiciously, not misappropriating such funds, people will pay. So tax, anytime tax issues come up, my fear is, first and foremost, is where this money is going to be channeled into. Just like the loans and everything we keep going abroad to collect. Where are we channeling these funds? Are the people feeling it? I mean, if we are feeling it, if you take money, because you're going to go to the marketplaces, you're going to collect these taxes from the downtrodden. At the end of the day, are they going to feel the impact of such taxes from government? So for me, it's an issue of trust.
But the issue here is some 15,000 jobs, directly and indirectly,
going to be affected.
Would be affected.
Okay.
And we're talking about tax. Tony mentioned borrowing in passing. But do you know, in an African country, the speaker of the country, I've forgotten the name, resigned over his quarrel with the president concerning loans and so on. So here we are. You are introducing a new thing that will be for the good of the public. Why not let the public into it gradually?
You see, like if you look at the statistic that we've been saying being banded around, okay, specifically by the labor, Nasima and others, you realize that the issue of coming up, you know, with the tax, the new excise tax is misdirected. Why? Okay, look at it. They said the value-added tax itself has generated 202 billion to the government in the past 5 years. Okay? Also 7.3 billion as corporate social responsibility and has created 1.5 million decent jobs, both directly and indirectly. You understand me? Now look at it. The beverage subsector alone will lose 40% of its current sales revenue. This translates to a loss of 1.9 trillion, while the government will only make total projected receipt of 81 billion from the proposed reintroduction of the excise duty. See, now let's look at it. The government has not been able to convince Nigeria that, look, this is why we want to, you know, have this money. And then you see, look, this country, we are overtaxed. You see the tax here, you see the other tax here.
No, I just asked Tony, do Nigerians pay tax?
We pay tax. Nigerians pay taxes, not even tax. Why I'm even saying that is this. You see pay as you go. You see a value-added tax, luxury tax, the other tax, and you see, it's not the 10 naira that is the issue here, the ripple effect of the 10 naira. Okay, fine. From, you know, the factory, we had the 10 naira. Already, mostly, a bottle of carbonated drink is about 150 naira per one bottle. Okay? And I can tell you, it's not going to be 160 naira again. It will be more than that. Then the woman, the wholesaler we had is on her own. Then what about the woman, you know?
Hawking.
The hawkers. We had their own. Then what are we saying? Then the ripple effect of that 10 naira will be more than 50 naira. Then the issue is this. Then Nigerians are asking, after all these taxes, I'm sorry to say the federal government will still go to the National Assembly to present one loan request or the other for approval. Then what is the issue? What is happening? All these taxes, where are the taxes going? That is the question.
Tony, you have the impression, you know, maybe not true, maybe true, that economic opportunists are at work.
Yes, of course. If government provides the ground for them, everybody will jump at it. Yeah, if government provide, of course, everybody wants to make gain at every given opportunity. So if government provides such an opportunity, like I said earlier, I don't have issues with government introducing tax, but don't introduce those tax that will make the vulnerable, the people, I mean, the lower cadre people suffer it. There are taxes. You ask before you Nigerian pay. We pay tax. People receive their salary. Taxes have been deducted.
At source.
VAT is there. So there's no way you don't pay tax in Nigeria. So that one is there already. When you pay this tax, again, I say, if you pay this tax, let us see what these taxes are used for. I don't have a problem. When you say you want to, raise money for road construction or for maintenance of road, you want to tax citizens, drivers supplying such road.
Yeah.
Please, when you take these taxes from them, let them see it. So you're encouraging them to do so. But if they don't say it, you don't turn around to say Nigerians don't pay tax.
Yeah.
That is the issue of trust I'm talking about. When you pay tax, let us see what you're using it for. It's as simple as that. Yeah. And don't overtax people because you want to, because we need to know where this money is going to.
We must always talk about ad hoc arrangements and so on. This thing is for, according to what is coming to me, it's for the common good. Okay.
Common good,
but let people know about this. Don't just take, it must not be a knee-jerk thing or an ad hoc arrangement. You wake up.
It's always been an ad hoc thing. It's a knee-jerk.
You know, please, this fire brigade approach is what baffles me.
See, Citizen Jones, from time immemorial, we've been hearing of cocaine is not good for you. That is what they call addiction. And addiction is like an opium.
But just a minute. We are joined by Opera. Opera is on Victoria Island. Opera, I welcome you. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yeah.
And good evening to the two adults here.
They greet you.
Thank you. Good evening.
Just the government protecting life and making life easier to people. But this regime, I don't know what these people, I don't know the people that advise this government.
Are we talking about the regime or the tax regime we are talking about?
Regime. And I don't know who is advising this government on all these things. The welfare of Nigeria, is this how they take care of the welfare of Nigeria? Minimum wage. How much is Nigerians making? Please, the people that is advising this government on all this rubbish should think twice.
Okay. Opera, thank you.
See, Joseph, I also want to make a case. Okay, you very soon, with this increment now, very soon, maybe this January, there will be increments in the prices of petrol and others. Okay, we are going to witness the ripple effect of that on the economy and the final take-home of ordinary Nigerians. You understand me? Not only that, then the federal government is saying that, okay, when they do the increment, they will pay 40 million Nigerians. Is it 4,000 or 5,000 naira? I want to believe something is wrong somewhere. I'm sorry to say something must be wrong somewhere.
All right. The debate will continue. You know, ours is just to share the facts available with us to you. In Nigeria, there's an unwritten rule. When things go up, they hardly come down.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.